Dr. Abiola Afolabi is a Nigerian aged 45 years. He teaches at the University of Ibadan, Nigeria. He is married and wants to have 2 children with his American wife, Pamela. Later in the novel, Pamela divorced him because a relative brought him another woman to marry since Pamela did not have children. He is the author of the book, Failure of States. He came to the summit in Banjul, Gambia as an advisor to the heads of state to support Way Omega. It is ironical that he is also the secret guide to Professor Kamani, Ngobel Melusi, Chineke Kiamaka, and Saif Tahir who support Path Alpha. He could not directly work with the 4, since they openly advocated for Path Alpha. During the presidential debate at Pinnacle Hotel, he serves as an advisor who sat on the left of the chairperson. When given a chance to speak, he shares his 7 minutes with the 4. He also sneaks in the Path Alpha document at the summit. Dr. Abiola claims that Way Omega is big on ideas, and Path Alpha is small. He also says that Way Omega is weak on implementation, while Path Alpha is stronger. Firstly, Abiola Afolabi is secretive. This means he has a tendency to keep information or activities hidden or private. He always identified himself as the guide. He tells Pastor Chineke that he won't let him see his face, but he will hear his voice. Next, he is humorous. This shows that he is amusing or comical. When told by Mackenzie that she will take 5 minutes of his time, he jokingly says that there is no difference between 1 minute and 5 minutes. At the departmental store in Boston, he bought 1 shaving razor claiming that he uses 1 at a time. He confuses the name of the country and refers to it as Zambia rather than Gambia. Next, he is commanding and authoritative, meaning that he has a strong presence or the ability to take charge and give orders or directives. He tells Professor Kamani, "Before you do anything foolish, make sure it contains all the items that it ought to have." He commands Professor Kamani to obey his instructions. He commands that Pastor Chineke keep the mobile phone on at all times day and night, rain, or sunshine. He authoritatively tells Chineke, "I want you to obey me, not to argue with me. You will not talk back to me." He is also proud, meaning, he feels a sense of accomplishment or self-esteem as a result of his achievements. He says that he can't defend his book before a third-rate reporter for the Gambian News. When asked by Mackenzie why he came to the summit, he proudly answers, "I was invited, presidents wanted me here." Repeat, presidents. When Mackenzie said she is at the hall, he proudly decided to keep her waiting. Finally, he is hot-tempered, meaning he gets angry or upset easily. He is annoyed and tells Mackenzie, "You are not listening to me anymore." He also feels irritated and asks Ms. Mackenzie whether she thinks his book is pessimistic. Out of anger, he tells Mackenzie, "I thought you were a proper good-mannered journalist. Instead, I just see one of those fire eaters, who confuse journalism with bad manners." He suppresses his hot anger when Mackenzie is called by her boss. Abiola Afolabi also plays a very significant role in the novel. He has been used to develop other characters. Through him, we see Professor Kamani as stubborn, Chineke as religious, and Mackenzie as inquisitive. Abiola also enhances the themes of political change, violence, and secrecy. Through him, we get literary devices like dialogue, humor, and flashback.